Hello, everybody. Danica is just checking the camera. Looks good. Yeah. Welcome to Variant Edition's new releases show. My name is Easy Beef Broth, or to my friends, Soupy. And next to me,
I'm just Danica.
yeah. I was making a gravy today, and Easy Beef Broth came up, and I was just like, that's a fantastic name.
This is what we're all here for, Thomas. Bucks. I love the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did this yesterday.
The light hits it really nice.
Yeah, it makes it look kind of blue, which is fun. It's not, but I like it.
Yeah. I might change my name every week. I don't know. I think it might be fun.
I think you have too much to do every week already, so you should definitely add one more thing.
It's me, Fries Hamilton.
It's pronounced Freeze.
Fries Hamilton. Guy Fakeman.
Yeah.
Guy is somebody we use to put holds on for people that we have no information for.
Yep. And his cousin or brother, I don't know, Set Fakeman.
Set Fakeman, yeah.
Yep. It's for when I need a single issue to make a set. And I order it. And then weeks later we get it and I go, I don't know why I did this. So if it's for Set Fakeman, we can figure it out.
Yeah, it's to make a set.
Yeah. Anyway, how was everybody's weekend?
Yeah, we hope everything went cool with everybody. I don't think we got up too much.
No, no shenanigans. Just a little bit of D&D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of D&D in. But yeah, otherwise the weekend was uneventful, but that was okay because I need some quiet time.
We definitely murdered a monster. That was fun.
We did murder a monster.
Murdered it real good.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of it.
Yeah. So now we're here.
Yay.
Back to work of not murdering things.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wow.
Meow.
Do you want to get right to it?
Yeah, let's do this.
Because, like, Saki's not big, but there's a lot of new exciting things.
Yeah. Oh, right. I wrote another article for The Beat. It's my second in a row, week to week. This one is about Diamond finally getting around to dropping their shipment prices. They had apparently made this announcement at Comics Pro, a big convention where a bunch of retailers get together and kind of try and take collective action about stuff. And different publishers present, and distributors and whatnot. I know our friends at Managed Comics went there. Managed Comics are the folks who run our subscription system, basically the software for it. So if you've been dealing with that and are happy and or upset, that is Managed Comics.
There we go.
Came
in late, but I was making it.
Yeah. So Diamond announced that they're dropping shipping charges by 40% by June or July. I can't remember which. But it's going to take them some time to get there. And they kind of let loose the fact that they hadn't dropped shipping costs before because they were essentially using it to subsidize their business model. They didn't say it exactly like that, but they're just like, we had to look into our business as to how we'd be able to handle drop in shipping. And basically they're essentially waiting out a lease of some office space basically to help subsidize this, and having people work from home, which I think they've been making them do already. Anyways, it's a super great to have confirmation that one of your distributors is essentially overcharging you because they can't
run their own business.
Yeah, like when we were charging you a shipping charge, it's because that's how much it costs us to ship the item to you. That's what shipping is.
It's not just for funsies.
Yeah. sometimes we do it even less. Just
Yeah.
it's fun. I don't know.
It's
Anyways.
fun to save you on shipping.
Yeah. Just absolute chicanery. Absolute clown shoes. Because yeah, I think they were thinking they'd make this announcement and retailers would be like, oh, that's awesome. But like their original announced plan back when Marvel first moved was to do a flat rate of 1.5% on any printed object, basically. And let me see, 40% off of what is either 5 to 10% gets you to about 3 to 6%. So still at least double what they'd originally proposed. And then we're just like, ooh, takesies backsies. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So yeah, again, clown shoes all around. Now we can get to Stack. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Actually, we should include your articles in the opening of the show.
Yeah.
Because we should talk about them, because you're talking about current events that are happening in the industry. And that is part of what this show is, to be honest. It's not just about the books. It's about how we're not in a vacuum, and how, our store survives, and how we survive, and how, it's not just bringing the comics to you. It's how we do that and eat.
Yeah. And over the years, I've essentially learned to be fairly broad when I'm talking about these things. And so some folks had taken issue with me saying that Diamond shut down almost single-handedly wrecked the direct market. And they're like, if comics were coming out, more stores would be out of business. And not necessarily, because there's a whole bunch of stores, it's well documented, that needed product to survive, that were scrounging for anything that they could do. Because, and we hear it often too, when shipment is missed, like it wrecks a store's entire month.
Yeah.
If they miss a week's worth of cash flow, basically. So there was this, complex situation. But Diamond didn't shut down to help anybody out. Diamond shut down because they could not keep operating, to the point where they stopped paying all of their vendors, including like Image and Marvel, and DC at the time, because DC kind of moved off during their shutdown. And truly, it's a situation where if they kept stopping, like, do we have Image? Maybe, because like I doubt Kirkman would let Image just go, and he's got Walking Dead money.
Yeah, there was a point during their shutdown where no one was really sure if Diamond would come back.
Yeah.
And
Diamond wasn't even sure, because Jeppy even said the reason why they could come back was because they went to their lenders, basically, and realized that they could, shift money in a certain direction and get a bit more in order to start paying vendors. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, and I thought, if Image decides to stay with them, which they have, and they go down, or they go down again, that's it for Image. I mean, you're hitching your anchor to a sinking ship.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that in particular. I do know that that Jeppy is that kind of asshole who probably doesn't believe in the COVID stuff. Taking a gander through his social media is great. Do not recommend it.
Don't do it.
Don't recommend. But also at the same time, like, the warehouses had to adjust for sure. It's one of the reasons why releases, when they started back up, were a lot fewer, so that everything could be done safely. But like, Penguin didn't stop. Hachette kind of stopped. They would get you new product, but if you wanted to reorder something, you had to reorder it by the case.
Mm-hmm. That was not happening.
Just for like picking purposes. They didn't want people just like doing all of that. Scholastic Canada kept going, albeit slower. And yeah, all kinds of protocols there. So
yeah, it was kind of bonkers because a lot of comic stores in the States and likely Canada too, but that's what I was seeing on Facebook, in the forums at that time. When Diamond shut down, that was their only distributor. So they were hooped, we were very lucky that Brandon's so forward thinking. We were already with book distributors, not only for the single issues, but we could keep selling graphic novels.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's that diversity of product. I know it's all graphic novels, but diversity of product. I mean, Penguin Random House, Simon & Schuster, Scholastic, Hachette. That got us through.
Yeah. And Andrew, if this was the case, it possibly could be. Even if it was one of the two warehouses that they have, it definitely wasn't communicated in what Diamond set out as a release. In fact, that was one of the situations where, and this is one of the only times that I'll mention them, was one of the times that Bleeding Cool actually had the information about an upcoming Diamond shutdown before any retailers. Which was great. Super awesome. Also, what they put up on their website and what they put up in the email were two different dates for the shutdown.
Oh gosh, I remember that.
So it was either going to be that week of releases, which it turned out to be. That was the last week people were getting. Or it was going to be a week after. So with that in mind, I don't think there was a shutdown, because you don't kind of adjust dates on the fly like that if they couldn't do anything. So, yeah. Good times.
Yeah. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
You realize that? That was 3 years ago.
My memories at the end of the month are about to get wild.
Oh yeah. I think everybody's Facebook memories, if you have Time Hop, it's just gonna get sad and depressing once more.
Yeah, I remember Alberta doing the non-essential shutdown. It was a Friday. And hearing that, and then not knowing exactly like, wait, am I supposed to shut down right now? There was no communication about that. They're just like, yeah, there's a shutdown. It's in effect. So I stayed open till the end of the day, just because.
Well, yeah, we didn't know. No one knew. It was very poorly organized. Surprise. Oh, that's very true.
Yeah. and yeah, we really survived because of all of you out there. We had a lot of things in place. We were one of the only stores still getting in a graphic novel product regularly through our accounts with the aforementioned distributors that were still sending product. So we were able to connect people with a lot of new reading experiences while single issues had stopped for about 2 months. We had our website. Not as much stuff as is on there now, because everything's on there now, literally. Everything we can get or have. We were already doing deliveries for a few years beforehand. And our social media was on point. So there was not a whole lot we needed to change. I think we had started doing the streaming show a little bit before then. I think we called it Pivot to Video to start.
We did, because we're nerds.
So we had like the streaming set up already too, and we just basically switched from doing it once a week to just like checking in with you all every day, just to see how you were, how we were, and talking about comics.
Yeah, everyone was stuck at home pretty much. We were open 5 days a week, I think. and 12 to 6, but we weren't open.
Yeah.
We could do curbside and pick up, curbside and delivery rather. And you would just drive around for the comics, and I would be the one at the store.
Yeah. I want to say that's when we stopped Mondays.
I believe so, yeah.
And we did, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I would come in on Sunday. So I think we were open on Sunday still. But open being a loose term, obviously.
Yes. The days of the Alberta shutdown.
And for all the way up until we got into our new location a year and a half ago, keeping that door locked, which saved us a lot of pain.
It really did.
Yeah. So, yay.
Yay! All right. Well, thank you for listening to us talk about the past. Let's talk about the future. We've got a new
segue. The new John Kent series, 6 issues. I believe around the Tom Sawyer arc with John Kent. Adventures of Superman, man. So when John Kent became a teen, he went off and had some dealings with Ultraman. Ultraman's just like a bad version of his dad. Anyways, that's kind of happening again. Some murders are happening, and John is fixing to stop it. But also, as you can see here, you got Road to Injustice. Injustice is the series that Tom Taylor wrote the comics for. And there was a fighty punchy video game for it. It's a reality where Superman essentially goes bad. And so there's like a little bit of a theme running through here, dealing with generational trauma, maybe. Anyways, the art from Clayton Henry on this book is outstanding. I think he leveled up as a creator on this one. Just even paging through it, it's gorgeous. And should be fun.
Yeah, we went. We had some tech issues momentarily, but it went back.
Oh, good.
So we've got a story about X-23.
Yeah, from Erica Schultz.
Yeah. So it is a story in the past.
Yeah, they're this is one of what I like to call Marvel's nostalgia series, where they hit a particular era and hit it hard. And this one is shortly after X-23 debuted. Her actual debut is yikes.
Yeah, we don't talk about her actual debut because it is not good for ladies, in that they just don't treat ladies right.
It was a thing. Yeah.
She's better now. She can stab people.
She got better. What a choice to introduce a character that had been first on a kid's cartoon for X-Men. As I'll say it. Joe Quesada, the editor-in-chief at the time, was just like, what if she's a child prostitute with a pimp named Zebra Daddy?
I understand street culture.
Indeed. Great way to get the kids reading comics. Super fine. Yeah,
no. If it was in reach, I would just bring my Laura Kinney statue into the show and say, this is who she is. There is no past.
The best Wolverine.
Best.
We've got the continuation of New Mutants, Lethal Legion, from the new creative team, Charlie Jane Anders and Enid Balam. This does continue the New Mutants storyline that was happening. And so anybody who was getting New Mutants up until now is going to continue with it here. This will bring the team straight through to whatever is happening with the Fall of X. That'll be happening, I believe, late summer, early fall. Hey. It's the Fall of X. Watch the autumn leaves as they drop down around a destroyed. Yikes. Good times.
Next up, from Scout, we have Oswald and the Star Chaser. This is written by the 3 T's, Tommy, Tyler, and Tom. I thought that was kind of funny. Torn from his training after King FEK usurped the throne, Space Knight Oswald Bretters embarks on a quest to save the Starlands. As headstrong as he is, even Oswald knows he can't restore his fallen kingdom alone, so he searches for his childhood heroes to bolster his ranks. With the watchful eye of King FEK omnipresent, Oswald luckily runs into all-star help. The mysterious mercenary Star Chaser joins his cause, but can she really be trusted? It all starts here, the adventure of a lifetime, at the edge of space.
Omnipresent.
Yeah.
So, DC's doing a wild one for this.
Did you put up Anders?
I did not.
Oh my god. No, Andrew, don't do it. Oh my god. Did you grab the foil?
I did.
Shiny. So, what's better than a facsimile? It's a foil facsimile.
Shiny, 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 shiny.
This is not actual shiny.
Look at them.
Look at this.
Look at what they done.
So weird.
Now,
Mine's not shiny though.
I can't remember why they're doing this facsimile. It's the first appearance of a character.
Of a squid?
Batman 357. Yeah. The squid.
Squid.
It's just called the squid, or just called Squid.
And it starts with Batman going, "You scum." So angry.
There's an ad for Bubble Yum.
Ooh, comic book conventions.
Yeah.
Ooh, we should hit up those. In 1983. That might be a problem.
Maybe it's the ventriloquist.
I don't know.
I think it might be. He's in Shadow. He's a Shadow boy.
Ooh, John Byrne was in New York City at the Roosevelt Hotel, November 26th to 28th. I'm just saying, you guys, we should go back in time and go to some science fiction conventions or comic book conventions. My bad. Killer Croc. Oh, maybe?
Potentially. I'm not seeing him though.
First, Jason Todd. We have another guess. Of course, you would choose Jason Todd. Your name is Jason. Haha. Okay, that did not work. That joke just bombed.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Steven wants one of the foils. Oh, do you have your remarkable? I didn't.
I don't.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's okay. I can create a little notebook on my computer, which is plugged in tonight, so it won't die. All right.
So the next book that we have come out here has been out digitally for a little while. I do like that these releases have been staggered, because then you don't have this flood of attention that doesn't quite focus. But Scott Snyder's newest creator-owned thing, a Comixology original, Clear, this is outstanding, especially the colors, which stands to reason because Francis Manipul is doing the art on this one. In the not too distant future, mankind no longer sees the world as it truly is. The invention of neurological filters has made it so that one can view reality however they choose. Old Hollywood monochrome, zombie apocalypse anime, the possibilities are endless. Neo Seamus Sandunes is one of the only a handful who choose to live without a filter. And when the death of an old flame reveals foul play, Dunes is set on a wild and twisting mystery that will take him from the city's deadly underworld to the even deadlier heights of wealth and power. This has 2 issues worth of comic in it for the scant US price of $4.99.
It is a thick boy.
Goes to $6.99 for our store. But yeah, the colors here, I'm going to show everybody how a lot of this stuff looks, because it's absolutely outstanding. Because Manipul is doing a very much J.H. Williams thing,
Right.
where since everyone sees in a different kind of reality, you get little visions of what they're seeing, how they're seeing the world, and in that style, it's really cool. So yeah, I highly recommend this book. I've read the first 2 issues already digitally. I intended to kind of get it done before this came out. I didn't. It's good. It's a great mystery. Definitely more of a solve 'em crime dealy who. Sir Solve 'em crimes.
I believe they call it neo-noir.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's good. It's pretty, and I'm very happy to see it in print. The colors really did pop on the iPad, but I feel like a richer experience to grab it in print as well. But I would.
All right, I think you're gonna dig the next one.
Yeah, baby.
It's called
Wrestle
the
Comics.
Pro wrestling champ Shane Bryant's ring persona, his gimmick,
Ding,
is
ding.
forgettable. He's a nice guy, but his secret is more colorful. He has super strength, and when he punches a fist straight through his opponent's brain in front of 2.4 million horrified viewers, everything changes. Now Shane needs a new gimmick and a new life. So yeah, I read this one as well. We got home in time I actually read everything I probably need to single issue wise, which is very exciting.
Mhm.
So yeah, I loved Clear. I thought that was fantastic. The gimmick is great. It's not for me, but I know a lot of people are going to get a lot from it. And I'm definitely very curious about issue 2 though. I would read issue 2. So I know you're going to love it. Not only because it's about wrestling, but it's because it's one of those good like dark hijinks books.
Yeah, Joanne Starter has been doing Substack comics with Carrie Randolph, the artist that does Bitterroot. And so this has been on my radar for a little bit. Really, really cool. I really like that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much, Tyson. I'm very happy with it. I got compared to Raven from Teen Titans today, and I was like, I didn't do this intentionally, but yes, thank you. So that was pretty cool.
We've got the new Betty and Veronica Friends Forever one-shot, Rock and Roll. Rock on with a brand new story to kick off this collection of melodic tales in rock candy. The Archies have some competition with a new girl band, Rock Candy. But it's not all sugar and spice. More like sugar and spice, am I right? And everything nice. Betty and Veronica are feeling torn about having to leave the Archies behind, but there's way more of a musical future for them in Rock Candy, along with their drummer, new girl Jola Kit. Do they have what it takes to rock all of Riverdale? Plus, more rockin' stories of musical mayhem. Why, for $2.99 American, that's a steal of a deal.
I love it. Okay.
In the past, I would have been a remarkable radio dude.
You still could. No. I need that.
Oh, you put that one over there.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were grabbing the copy.
No. I know this is going to sound really mean, but I wasn't counting on you to do that. I know, it was ice cold. I don't mean that.
I had no faith in you.
just for that little thing. Just for this one little thing. Not like in general. I'm not going to lay that bomb on you on a live show. I will tell you later privately. Sorry. I'm sorry. I feel bad. That was very hurtful. It was very hurtful. Speaking of a stone heart, whoa, I'm so good with the segues.
The segue button. Because nothing says nailed that segue like stopping it dead. Segue.
Oh my god. Bubbly and headstrong, Shade Whisper has been inexplicably, I hate that word and I wish it didn't exist, exiled from her magical guild and relocated, left only with vague memories and a romanticized hope. But when she hears a sinister voice in her head that awakens a power beyond her comprehension, she'll traverse her past and present to unravel her prestigious place within the mystical land of Althea.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is written and drawn by Emma Kubert, who drew Inkblot and Radiant Pink. So
Inkblot, one of our favorites.
I love Inkblot.
It's a chaos baby.
Mostly because we have a chaos baby and we call her Joy.
Yeah, it's basically like a reality hopping cat that just causes heck and just goes meow.
Yeah, it's great. Doesn't talk, doesn't do anything. It just goes where it wants to go and causes utter chaos.
All right. We brought home some of these Alex Ross villains covers because they're doing it again, folks. Alex Ross full art covers for various books. This was a huge hit the last round they did them. So we were making sure that we have a little bit on shelf. We're not usually lots of comics on shelf store, but we do know that people were like scouring the city for a lot of these, and we're quite happy to help folks out on that end.
Yes, you can, Margaret. I've written a note for you, so we can get Stoneheart for you.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Can you believe that Captain Underpants has been around for 25 and a half years? Half.
Yeah. It's been a time. And in that time, Dave Pilkey has become just an absolute monster. Not a bad person, but like a sales monster. Gobbling up all them sales and introducing a lot of kids to the comics medium. This is a re-release that has a ton of bonus pages in the back of Captain Underpants meeting Dogman. It's a team up that you never knew you wanted. For folks who are just like, oh, I have to rebuy my Captain Underpants to get that bonus Dogman story. Fret not, my friends, because this bonus material will be made available on Free Comic Book Day as one of Scholastic's
One of Galacticus's is a
Galactus's
Scholastic Galactus.
Yeah.
Can Scholastic make a Galactus book?
Maybe.
See, it's
they
throwing me off.
They are publishing a lot of Marvel YA.
I need there to be like a tongue twister picture book now because it sounds so bad and so good.
Yeah, so that's gonna be really cool. Also, we are gonna be having a Dogman Day on March 28th. That is a Tuesday. We're normally closed.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's coming up so fast. I haven't gotten that email back, but I will send another one.
Yeah. So what will happen for sure is just we'll have the front half of the store open, and our all ages section will have been moved up there basically while we process in the back. Celebrating the release of the new Dogman
That's
volume
what I was trying to do.
that has a whole bunch of like fun activity stuff. Now, there will also be a little comic release that comes out then. It is the same comic as the Free Comic Book Day one. So since we'll only be getting 12 of those for the Dogman Day, we're going to make sure that folks are well aware that if they missed out, they haven't really missed out. They can still read the comic. And obviously here, since it's in here.
So a couple things.
Howdy.
Hi, Kingsley. Sean, the Mephisto cover is on Scarlet Witch. Andrew, I sent an email to the people we talked about, and I'm still waiting, so I will need to send a reminder email.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a maybe.
The intent is there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So hopefully we'll have more to announce coming up, but my gosh, it's in 20 days. Oh my gosh, that's gonna go by so fast.
Yikes.
All right, as always, in no particular order until we get to somewhere in the pile where you move things around.
Yeah.
I have Song of the Sea, the graphic novel. It is based on the film by Tom Moore.
Tomor.
Many years after the disappearance of their mother, siblings Ben. Oh, how do you pronounce this Irish name again?
Oh no!
I don't know. It's.
It looks like soiree.
No, it's not. It's Saoirse.
Sroyce.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Sroyce.
Are still drowning in grief, as is their lighthouse keeper father. Ben blames his little sister for the loss of her mother, Saoirse. Oh,
Saoirse.
oh my God! Thank you.
Saoirse.
Okay. And despite being 6 years old,
Thank you,
Saoirse
folks.
has yet to speak. When the kids discover that Saoirse is a Selkie, I immediately love this book, and the magical world that their mother told stories about is real, they dive into an adventure to keep the spirit world from disappearing forever. Oh, wow. This is so cool. It also includes an 18-page bonus story written and illustrated by Tom Moore. So if you like the movie, you get the graphic novel, and then you get more.
More.
This sounds cool. Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose. I love that.
There's that joke that I will not be able to tell the beginning part of on Happy Endings when they're making very long names and they're like, what if Mary Tyler Moore married
Yeah. It was like
Steven
Roger
Tyler
Moore.
and Roger Moore, and it was like,
Yeah.
would she be called Mary Tyler Moore, More?
Yes. That was a good one.
I love that show. It's so weird. We've got Quest Aside, which you might be able to tell is fairly D&D inspired. A skeleton, an apprentice mage, and an exiled princess walk into a bar for another shift at Quest Aside, the local watering hole, run by once legendary, now retired adventurer Barrow. When the king privately explains that he has plans to shut the place down, Barrow must find a way to hold on to his business, the friendships, and the family he's built around it. It's basically, they're pitch it as, it's always sunny in Philadelphia meets, what they say, it's always sunny in the realms.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's Always Sunny meets D&D.
Yeah.
All right. We've got volume 2 of The Nice House on the Lake. Hooray. Some good stuff. Good horror.
Rawr.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's only been a few days since a mysterious disaster befell the world while a group of young acquaintances reunited at an opulent, out-of-the-way lake house. Or has it been longer? But thankfully, the one friend they all have in common, Walter, is here to put his intellect and deep love for each of them to work, keeping them safe. Is that what he's doing? This is not my edits, by the way. This is actually in the book, which is great. If they can just put aside their fears, questions, and unresolved doubts, everyone should make it out of this dangerous, upsetting situation alive. But they won't.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, James Tynan, for making us scared of friendship. All right, I will add that to your list, Sean.
I'm excited that there's a new Roger Langridge book. Oh, with Brett Parson doing art. This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is part of the 2000 AD Regend specials that 2000 AD has been coming out with. They're more of an all ages bent. And they've been doing extremely well for the company. That they've greatly expanded how many of these come out per year, and now they've started collecting some of these. So Pandora Perfect, hold on to your pearls, for when criminal genius, sometimes babysitter, and all-around baron, Pandora Perfect is broken out of prison by her fateful robot Gort, no one's valuables are safe. Pandora and Gort set out on a heist of their lifetimes, stealing fabulous jewels, pickpocketing guff wobblers, and investigating the secrets of a moon made of sausage. So hide your heirlooms, lock up your loot, and hold on tight. When Pandora and Gort are around, it's sure to be supercalifragilistic, twisted, and explosive.
Heirlooms.
Heirlooms. Like when you're looming your hair into a nice quilt.
I don't think you know how quilts or hair work. Okay. All right, we've got Barbara Yellen's Ermina? In the mid 1930s, Ermina, an ambitious young German, moves to London. At a cocktail party, she meets Howard Green, one of the first black students at Oxford, who, like Ermina, is working towards an independent existence. However, their relationship comes to an abrupt end when Ermina, constrained by the political situation in Hitler's Germany, because we're doing silent H's. I'm definitely, this is the book to make jokes about, is forced to return home. I'm a terrible person. I'm a garbage. All right, as war approaches...
I am a garbage.
I am a garbage. I know. Oh, it'll be good to hear from you, Kingsley. It's been too long. As war approaches and her contact with Howard is broken, and it becomes clear to Ermina that prosperity will only be possible through the betrayal of her ideals. Wow. Oh my God, it's got a pull quote from a Holocaust survivor. Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
What's the publisher? Oh, yeah.
Self-made hero.
Yeah, self-made. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Good people.
You should. You should.
That would be fun. We've got David Bowie in comics. From David Jones to David Bowie, and from Ziggy Stardust to the Thin White Duke, discover the fate of an artist with 1,000 faces. He is one of the most influential and creative artists of the 20th century, and his incredible, ever-changing, and pioneering visions endure to this day. He explored 1,000 styles and crossed the ages with splendor. Discover his incredible destiny in the comics biography with photo-illustrated articles and comics chapters presenting all his different personas and stages in his career, marked by constant reinvention.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Last but not least, we have Mimosa by Archie Bongiovanni, who is the author of A Quick and Easy Guide to They/Them Pronouns. You may have seen that in our sexual education section. Very good. The Quick and Easy Guides are so good, so useful. Buy them, leave them in your work environment just in case anybody has some questions. All right, so Minneapolis queers and best friends, Chris, Joe, Elise, and Alex, are all working hard to keep themselves afloat. Their regular brunches hold them together even as the rest of their lives threaten to fall apart. No.
You're doing good.
I know, I almost made it.
This.
In an effort to avoid being the oldest gays at the party, the crew decides to put on a new queer event called Grind, specifically for homos in their dirty 30s. While Grind is a huge success, life continues to test their friendships in ways that are both redeeming and revealing. Chris grapples with the community-wide fallout of a messy divorce, made harder by being a single parent. Joe's financial worries build as she balances her jobs of dancing and teaching. Elise is caught between feelings for her boss and the career of her dreams, and Alex is guarding a secret that might change his friendships forever. A coming of age about queers in their 30s, Mimosa is an unflinching and funny, sexy and serious story about the hardships of the chosen family, growing up and growing apart, one brunch at a time.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited to dig into this one because I really like slice of life.
Yeah. And this is another curated graphic novel in the Shirley line done by Mariko Tamaki.
Oh, I love Tamaki.
Surprise! It's going to be good. And it's going to be gay.
Yeah, that's true. Shirley.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. That's Stack.
Wow.
We did it.
We did it in 45, and we even spent 20 minutes talking about our store.
Look at us go. Look at us.
Look at us. Look at us.
Who'd have thought? We did. We would have thought.
Not some buttholes on the internet.
Oh. All right.
All right. Now it's time of the show where we cast a little magic spell.
Oh, fancy.
Thank you.
It's when we look out through our magic mirror, see all of you wonderful people and say hi. We see you. We thank you for being here. And please know that we are here for you too. Yeah, I'm scrolling.
You want me to do the
Nope,
Andrew
it's
thing?
all
or-
good.
Oh, okay. I did not know what you were doing.
I see Thomas. Hey, Thomas. We put a copy of the gimmick in your file because you were asking more about Wrestle Comics, and so that is definitely there. I see the one and only Foley, and you can too. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. We're open till 7 on those days, and you can see them on Saturdays from 11 to 5. And you can see me on Sundays from 11 to 5. I see Ben. Hello.
I am also there. Was I included in that at all?
No, you never are.
Wow.
We're talking about Andrew, and then I just make sure people know we're open on Sunday.
Yeah, I know. And Danica is also there.
Danica's always there. I see Steven. Hey, Steven. I see Jason. Howdy, howdy. I see Bing.
Hey, Bing.
I see Neil. I see Sean. Did I see Sean before? I see Sean now. I see Zebra Daddy. Yikes. Nobody wants you here, Zebra Daddy. I see Tyson. I see Margaret.
Hello.
Thanks for checking in.
Ooh. Looks like you guys have like a impromptu book club coming.
All right. And that is everything and everybody everywhere all at once.
Yay! Which we finally saw a few weeks ago. We can talk about it now. Not now, but you know. That is a question for tomorrow.
It is hard to follow up Zebra Daddy Tyson, but you pulled it off incredibly well. Thank you.
Stylish and effortless as always.
Absolutely. All right, folks. I have been Easy Beef Broth.
And I have been just Danica.
Thank you all for watching. We will see you all very soon, hopefully. And if not, we'll see you maybe on the internet waves next week. All right. Bye.
Bye.